I forgot to ask you, Glasses-kun. We haven't landed on a decision about the birds and the bees. Is it alright not to tell them? Or have you confessed? Kenma and I made up. I finally declared my love and he accepted willingly. It made me so damn happy. I hope you are too, with Chibi-chan. But, I haven't told Kenma the whole truth. Meet me. I'm right outside the washroom. We need to talk. Now. Almost an hour went by. Kuro stood there waiting for Tsukishima to arrive. This will be the last message I will ever send you. If you don't want to meet me, then so be it. But listen, this thing needs closure. I know we talked about it last night. But not that. In 5 minutes, I'll be joining the group. If you're not here till then, I'll assume we're calling it quits. Present situation. Deal you say? Bullshit. Has any one of you been completely honest with me? Anyone at all? You made a fool out of me. Hinata unburdened himself, revealing his agreement to help Kuro. His constant attacks. The sleepless nights. A never-ending downpour. Shōyō. I love you. Why can't you just tell me? Why did you bring this upon yourself? I was made to protect you. How can I protect you like this? Answer me. Did you think I wouldn't forgive you? Tsukishima halts when he comes to a realization of what his real reasons were. You knew I would never agree to this. That's why. He scoffed. His eerie laugh made everyone uncomfortable. Soon, tears spilled from his eyes. Is that enough reason to hide things from me? Tsukishima didn't want to push it any further. He might set Hinata's attacks off. Yet he was blinded by his feelings. Do you even know what hell you put me through? Why can't you just say no? Tsukishima. Enough. He strongly declined. Tsukishima couldn't find it in him to believe the words. Then why? Kuro barraged him non-stop, but Shōyō never failed you. It was no, every single time. I promised to bother him no longer. 3 days later, he came up to me and agreed. I couldn't make sense of it. He refused so many times. So why? Why did you come out then, Shōyō? I assumed he was doing it for his best friend Kenma. Tsukishima took everything in. So did Kenma. It was too much. If he didn't agree, Kuro would never have succeeded. None of this would happen. Kei shouldn't have been tortured to choose between lovers. Kenma shouldn't have to suffer the consequences of dealing with the pain of his lover's doing. The pain he thought he himself caused. He took the bullet. But it wasn't his to take. It was Shōyō's. It was Hinata Shōyō all along. I'm sorry, Tsukishima. I supervised them. I was also at fault. I have no idea about Hinata's conditions either. And even if I did, I still should have stood my ground. Kei's eyes landed on Shōyō. You were having them this whole time. And I was never there. Kei slumps on the ground. Everything poured through his sad eyes. Kuro brushed Tsukishima's hair, but Kei slaps his arm away. Don't pity me. Kuro-san, aren't we over this? Why didn't you tell me when you had the chance? You're still hung up on that night, aren't you? You're no better. We should take this somewhere else. All you know is how to fuck people against their will, scumbag. But what is this I feel? Why did I have to fall in love with a beast? Why? Kuro was unprepared for his sudden proclamation. No, I love you. Kuro-san. You can't possibly. I love you, yet you treated me like a plaything. You moron. What have you done? Kuro-san? How can anyone possibly be this selfish? Kuro turned his head to Kenma, sadly amused at the news that surfaced. Well. Seems like the cat is finally out of the bag. Like I'm nothing. Will you just shut the fuck up for God's sake? Why are you putting this all on Kei? Don't you think it's time you admit your misdeed? This load of bullshit? Shōyō. You think you're so flawless yourself? Kuro kept their affair sex-based. While Kei's words, actions, said otherwise. The crowd surrounding them grew larger. What a scene they have caused. Shōyō. I'm not worthy of your love. Kuro clenched his jaw and gritted his teeth. He saw how happy Kei and Shōyō were together then. In the back of his mind, he wanted to take it away from them. The way his love was taken from him. But now that he and Kenma finally made up, it's all coming back. 1,000,000 times stronger. I'm so tired. Just when he thought he no longer had tears left to shed. Kei-chan. Shōyō wanted to pull him in his embrace, but Kei stopped him. Maybe you're better off with someone who can protect you. I'm just no good. It's true. I cheated. Shōyō is well aware. It was more than just that. I'm so disgusting. Please, don't touch me. Don't soil your hands. You think I didn't notice? What kind of nonsense are you spouting? Kei was blown away by his outburst. Did you think I only love you because you were there when I needed you? Because you accepted me for my entirety? That I only love you because you love me back? Because you're closer? Because you're convenient? Shōyō clenched his fists so hard, his nails dug on the palm of his hands. Yes, it hurts. It hurts so bad I feel like my heart is being ripped out of my chest. But I am also to blame. I was a part of this. No one could deny that fact. I love you because I love you, Tsukishima-ke. I don't need any other reasons to love you. You don't have to forgive me. But please, let me love you. I can protect myself. Have a little faith in me, will you? Kei was dumbstruck. If you tell me you no longer want me by your side, I will honor it with my whole being. Until then, let me stay. If it weren't for the busy streets, Kei could have sworn time stopped for a moment. The only other evidence of time were his tears falling like a waterfall. Bond had always been greater than lust. With that, Shōyō takes the win. I suppose you can be completely honest with me now, Kuro-san. Kenma. I couldn't find the time to tell you. How long did you think you could keep this from me? If not now, then when? When I'm gone. Don't say something so horrible. You are, what's horrible? A direct hit in the pit of his stomach. Is it true? Did you sleep with him? It's true. Since when? Shush. Shortly after the kiss. For how long? How long? For the rest of the camp. A week. Kenma pursed his lips to muffle his sobs. I never should have gone. I accepted the fact, when I saw you kiss. You saw. I knew you'd find someone someday. It stung. Both for Kenma and Kuro. It was Kenma he found. It was Kuro he wanted to be with. It poured heavily. As if the heavens were sympathizing. People started running to get out of the rain. The only ones left were the 6 of them. I didn't think it would feel this painful, haha. Kenma smiled amidst the tears. Keiji-san, Bokuto-san. Tell me you didn't really permit this absurdity. We only agreed to help him make you jealous. But not this. Did you know about their love-making sessions? I'd never. Oh please. Did you know they were fucking each other to their heart's content? It's not. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna put your fucking cock inside your own fucking mouth if you fucking don't. Who told you to speak when not spoken to? Everything happened way back. When neither of Kenma and Kuro were currently taken. Kuro had the freedom to choose. No, he wasn't tied down by the ropes. Still, he committed himself to loving Kenma. Right now, it's causing him more trouble than it should have. If only he professed his love for Kenma sooner. Keiji-san, did you? No. Not at all. Tsukishima-kun. I was a fool to believe a word you said. Confession my ass. His confession was true. True yet incomplete. Kenma bore his eyes on Shōyō crouched on the ground beside Kei. Shōyō stood up as Kenma walked up to him. Kenma pulled him in his embrace. Tight. Never wanting to let go. Shōyō hugged him back. Kenma. You're the only one I have left. Kenma pulled away ever so slowly. Turns out, you've been stabbing me in the back way more than anyone else. Kenma smiled painfully. Shōyō clasped his chest. It was true. He's a failure of a friend. 1, 2, 3 steps. He was in the middle of the small crowd. Drenched in the rain. Am I the only person seeing what's wrong in this picture? I should be the one saying, has any one of you been completely honest with me? Anyone? At all? Forgive. It no longer exists in his dictionary. Kenma screamed nothings at the top of his lungs. Scream. Shout. Lash and thrash about until his throat, his mind, his body, almost gave out. His anguish did not miss a single soul unscathed, standing amidst the same air he was breathing. He calmed himself and forced a smile. Haha. This feels like a romantic drama. This would be great if we had a happy ending, no. Tears mixed together with rain, pain, and a bit more of betrayal and injustice. A waste. I would have to be the villain in my own story. I was in the way of all your plans. Kuro couldn't hold it. It was the most painful picture ever painted. He rushed to take him in his stronghold. Kenma didn't fight back. The knowledge made Kenma weak. Keiji-san. Why? Why did you ever agree to this? To this madness? Akaashi cried as quietly, yet as piercing as lightning. as cold, and violent as thunder. So much is happening. The revelation was a shock to him as it is for Kenma's. But he couldn't deny his sin. His doing. I trusted you. Every single one of you. His eyes shifted from each one to the other. Their eyes met his. Finally, Kenma gave Kuro his undivided attention. I love you. I love you, Tetsurō Kuro. I'll miss waking up to your raspy voice. I'll miss your ceasefire gossip all day round. Your outstanding effort to make me eat and sleep on time. No. The little things you do that you're not even aware of. No. Why are you saying this? Your good points. And bad. Haha. Your soft lips against mine. Your strong heart. I'll miss it. Stop it, Kenma. I'll miss you. Kuro knew where this was heading. He didn't like the sound of it. You taught me how to love. But not how to stop. I knew this day would come. I prepared myself for the pain. But I was wrong to think I can handle it. Kuro, you are free to love whom you desire. I won't get in your way. It is you I love. It's you, Kenma. You. Kenma Kozume. Just you. Kuro went down on his knees begging Kenma to believe him. To believe, his love for him was real. Please. Believe me. Kenma smiles ever so softly. I believe you. Kuro lifted his puzzled eyes up to him. I don't understand. I believe you, Kuro. Yet I can no longer look at you without feeling any pain. I've been enduring this my whole life. I used to be satisfied just gazing upon you. It pains me. I've loved you since the day I met you, and I love you too, Kenma. And I will love you more each day. So please. Today's curse is tomorrow's blessing. Let me offer and serve you all my life. Please. Not now. Kenma turned his back on Kuro. Kenma Kozume. I beg of you. Kenma walked the steps to Kuro. One last time. He planted a kiss. A smile painted his lips. A kiss that would last a lifetime. Stay. Goodbye. Kuro. Shōyō used the last of his strength to reach Kenma on time. The chatter. The thunder. The sudden sonder. The screeching tires from the pressure. Everything happened in a flash. Shush, Shōyō. Bokuto. Emergency. On it. Stay with them. I'll get all the help I can. Make haste. KG dashed onto the scene of crime. Shōyō. Tsukishima rushed to his side. We shouldn't move him too much. We must avoid more complications. Shōyō, my love? Can you hear me? Please tell me you can. Lifting carefully, trying not to worsen his stance. His hands now red-stained from the blood. Red trickling down his forehead. He made Hinata lay comfortably in his arms. Kenma. Shōyō stretched out his arm to reach Kenma's hand. Shush. There. I got you, love. I'm here. Is he okay? Despite his own condition, he spent his waking hours to know how Kenma was doing. Kei glanced at Kenma, who was gasping for air. He's there, my love. He's hanging in there. So you need to stay strong, okay? Beads of tears rolled down the side of Kei's cheeks. Hinata Shōyō's eyes grew tired. Kei panicked as his eyes sealed shut. When he felt his heart beating, he felt indescribable relief. Oh God. You're okay. You need to hold up until the medics come, okay? I'll hold you. Kuro raced to approach Kenma. He laid still. Unmoving. No. Kuro held him in his arms. Stay with me, baby. Stay with me. Don't sleep. Kenma coughs out blood from his mouth. An excessive amount. No. You're fine, Kenma. You'll be fine. Stay with me, okay? They'll be here soon. I'll keep you warm. His hands felt cold against Kuro's. Kenma's losing blood at an alarming rate. Kuro tried to block it out. His trembling hands failed him right when he needed them the most. Fuck. These useless hands. Kenma dealt more damage than Hinata despite his effort to save him. At the last second, it was Kenma who shielded Shōyō from the impact. Stay with me, baby. Please. I will love you till the end of time, please. Don't let go. Kenma coughs more blood. No, don't force yourself. It's fine. Just stay still. Promise. Promise you'll remember that you're mine. Kenma's running out of breath. No, no. Please don't do this to me. An endless stream of tears gushed from Kuro's eyes. Just shut up for now, okay? We can deal with this later, baby. Stay still. Kenma extends an arm onto his face. Kuro helped him. He held his ice-cold hand against his tear-stained face. Baby, please. His vision blurred as the surge of tears flowed. Kuro was hysterical. His crying could be heard for miles away. Where is help when you fucking need one? Someone. Please. Help my baby. Kuro. Tetsurō. Kuro. Yes, it's me, baby. I'm here. Say you'll remember me. Kenma gasps for air. His breathing is getting heavier. No, baby, don't do this. We can save you. Just please. Say you'll remember me. Kuro. Yes, okay. I will remember you, Kenma. Until my next life and the next after and the next after that. Not a second goes by that I don't. I love you so much, Kenma. Now stay with me, okay? Kenma manages a faint curve on the lips. My stubborn, silly love. Kuro. His hand went limp on Kuro's. As he drew the closest to his fate. It has only been a few days after the accident. Hinata was hospitalized. There were no complications nor fatal injuries. He only had to undergo a few operations. So far, he's on the process of healing. Both physically and emotionally. Tsukishima made sure never to leave Hinata's side. Their loss. No one spoke a word about what happened after Kenma's. Akaashi and Bokuto grew concerned about Kuro. He wouldn't eat. Not a wink of sleep. His round-the-clock weeping got him dehydrated. They suggested to get a checkup. He declined but accepted soon after. After his treatment, he regressed back. Saturday, 10:11 p.m. A month passed. You're worried about him too, aren't you? Hinata stared blankly into space. He never spoke a word after. Go. What are you saying? If you ever decide to come back, I'll always be here. Hinata gave him a soft smile. I'll await your return. Don't forget my pork buns. Tsukishima couldn't help but smile. Of course. He stood up from his seat right next to Hinata's resting bed. He hasn't completely healed from his injuries, but he's almost there. But his internal wounds. He still has a long way to go. Tsukishima kissed Hinata on his forehead. Hinata frowned. Tsukishima gave him another on his right cheek. His left. His cute rounded nose. And last but never the least, on his lips. I'm so lucky to have you. Shōyō, my love. Kei had a hard time looking for Kuro. It was his first time trying to meet up with him since then. Keiji-san and Bokuto-san told him he held back on his treatment a long time ago. They had no idea where Kuro and Kenma went missing. Kei went to the hospital, he was admitted, yet no luck. Kuro and Kenma disappeared without a trace. He had no contact. Kei could only think of one place. A cat sat in front of a stone. Wearing a signature red shirt. It reminded him of Kenma's last day. Its vibrancy in contrast with facing death. His heart constricted. His love to a fault. It is what it is. He reminisced. The times of the past. When their days are still peaceful. When his beloved best friend was still around.
You claim it's not in the cards. Fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were meant to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Nothing keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me. When everyone tells us what we can be, how can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours. Tonight, all I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you. If it's impossible, is it impossible? Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were meant to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart, 'cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Why don't we rewrite the stars, changing the world to be You know I want you. It's not a secret I tried to hide, but I can't have you. We're bound to break and my hands are tied.
I love you, Tetsurō Kuro. I love you, Tetsurō Kuro. I love you. I love you, so bad. But you're no longer here to hear the words you so much longed for. If I could, I'd do anything to have you back. If I was to be reborn, I'd still choose you, my kitten. I will wait. Cold. It's so cold. Let me be with you one last time. Tsukishima arrived 30 minutes later, at the scene with flowers in hand. He stared as Kenma Kozume laid lifeless on the grass, right in front of Tetsurō Kuro's grave. So peaceful, he almost believed he was just sleeping. But he was too late. Tears came crashing down his face as he leans over to brush a hair on his forehead. You fought well, Kenma-san. Kuro-san. Kei picked up his phone from his pocket and dialed. I found them. Kei recognized a note Kenma Kozume had in his grasp. One he saw before Kuro and Kenma disappeared. My kitten. I would have to break my promise one last time. Forgiveness will never be the answer. This is the only way I could think of, to repay for the wrong things I've done. For all the love you gave. All the love anyone could possibly wish for. For your heart. What I said is true. Life is only possible with you in it. And only by giving you my heart, I give you my life. Cherish it. The way I should have cherished you. I will remember you, until the last of my breath. I will remember you, until my life after death. I will remember you, until we meet again. I love you, Kenma Kozume. And now, I am yours. Kuro.